Hello everyone, today I want to speak with you about Hugging Face and how you can connect Hugging Face model to your projects, how you can use their models with their Hugging Face token, etc. It's the first video about this, and second one gonna be about local model Hugging Face, how you can deploy it, etc. I'm gonna show all this on my open source project, where you can check tech stack. It's backend with Python, frontend, React, TypeScript, etc. You can check a review of this project in another video on my channel. I will send a link in description, and let's start. First, you can go like this in a deployed project, or you can just clone this. You can check here, we have a powered quiz review in another video, so I'm not gonna stop on explaining interface here. We can generate model here. Let's clean this up. Let's take mathematics and generate quiz. What we're interested in is this request. You see request URL generate quiz. This is just domain. This post with status OK. Payload, number of questions and topic mathematics. Preview what they got here. Preview of questions. It's already answer from model for you to understand. So let's check it out how it's work in actual code. It's already connected model from Hugging Face, and you see in front-end part it's work correctly. Let's check backend implementation for this. Backend implementation you can find here by this route, backend app routes quiz generation.py. And here you can see all simple Python code. First that we need to pay attention, or that interesting for our demo video, it's build prompt. Check this, we have prompt like usually model need, and in our prompt we ask model to create multiple choice questions about topic. It's like just prompt in GPT or DeepSeek, etc. And we get format. We ask for format here to model give it in this exactly format, because this format used in front-end side to create interface for this, how you should see it before. And you see we ask model this prompt. Then we go next to our generate quiz. How you remember, I already showed the generate quiz route in our front-end side, this one. And here we can see that we just have default Hugging Face URL, router Hugging Face completion chat. So you ask from where we can take this, and default model name. It should be strictly that, like, but where we can take this. We can find them on Hugging Face website. Yeah, it's surprisingly, but you need to check it on Hugging Face website. On this route we see we have models. Now it's Orbat training. For us, we use text generation model for generating our quizzes, so we can just separate it by task to only text generation. And you see here is a lot of models, like let's check some random one, some new one, updated one, however, minimax M2, I don't know what it is. And here we see this model, we see all description, etc., all like compare with other models, and where you can find actual strings for this Hugging Face URL and model name. You can just check on deploy inference providers. They a bit changed API. In previous version it was different. You can check in my old comments how it was if you're interested. But now it looks like this. For us it's already Python, like, and you see we have bus URL here, router Hugging Face. And don't forget to add, like for me, chat completions to actually get chat completions task here. And we have model name here, so we can just copy this one and change it to that. And the Hugging Face, I guess it's gonna be work for every model here for now, if you need text generation at least. But check it please, for some models it can be different anyway. So you can change it like that. Also in my interface I have another way to change it if you're interested in it without going to code site. in the settings you can change model name like this, you see, and router URL also. So you can just change it here to minimax, save, and it's gonna be saved on your frontend side on local storage. By default it's this, and you can add your Hugging Face token also. Let me actually show you with my Hugging Face token where you can take this. For your Hugging Face token you can find this in your profile and access tokens. It's hidden there, so I'm not afraid. And you see last used date 9 minutes ago, it's when I actually requested this Hugging Face model from my interface. I use this token, you see it's hidden for me. And for you, you need to add your token for you if you want it to work locally, not in my deployed version. You need to add token in environment. There is my token with full correction. I'm not gonna show it to you, but how you can add it, I have a structure here what you need to add in all environments for backend, frontend, etc. For smart contracts also, but it's Web3 fam, don't pay attention to this. And you just need this Hugging Face token and add your token instead. It's easy and it's gonna work correctly. So you have default model name, default URL, and we just build prompt here. You see we send prompt to this model. We then try local model first. We skip this step for now because it's gonna be second video of them. Then we try custom Hugging Face model provided. It's what we're interested in now. Custom Hugging Face model, it's if you save it in your interface here. So if you save it in your interface, they're gonna first check if you have something in local storage on your frontend side, request it to backend. Actually, it's already gonna be saved to backend in your database when you click save on settings, and then get this model. But if you just not save it, etc., etc., it's our main implementation, like fallback from our Hugging Face. You just have default Hugging Face URL here. For our case, it's this routing Hugging Face. We have headers. With get our headers, we get our token. We just take it like this from environment variables. Let me actually show you. Now you see we just get this from Hugging Face token in the environment. And then we have JSON file with model name, default name, like just some payload. We have messages, role user content prompts. We can check it out actually. Like let me check another, this meta Llama model that I used. We should see it here. Yeah, you can see it here in messages, like messages, role user, content prompt. You see role user and content prompt. Here they show actual prompt like this, what's capital of friends, like it's gonna be answer one question all the time. But in our case, in prompt, how you remember, we have this build prompt. It's just saving like this. You can change it to your own. Next we have timeout, 60 seconds. It's if model gonna be thinking more than 60 seconds, it's gonna be aborted. If it's a success, we get response from our model, what is generated. We already saw response from our model. Response gonna be like this in our case, in our prompt. And with this response, we gonna be use it on frontend side and interact with backend like without our model even needed, because all model thing already implemented here, and it's successful. And actually it's it. You see full flow for model looks like this. It's easy. You just can check inference providers and connect model. Yeah, inference providers, it's not supported for every model, because some model only have possibility with some external resources, like some AWS. In this case, I guess it's gonna be also Amazon. Oh no, it's just like some aggregator for all, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. But you see, in any case, we need to pay here for endpoint. In my case, I have it on my backend server, on my own server. And for example, in this Zephyr, we also have inference providers, and we can check another providers here. Model, Fearless AI, blah blah blah. So you see, It's easy to connect, and you can do it yourself. Don't forget to check another video with project setup, so you can check easily the model here. In a project setup, I also explain how to set up this properly and how you can start this locally for you. But if you don't want, you can just check it here in my GitHub account in a interface here. Let's go.